How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about a ticker that's just like really frustrating. A lot of people are talking about it, and that's RVSN. I want to go over exactly the chart, how I played it, and still, we made money in the Discord. But you got to understand anything can happen in the market. So I'm going to go over my analysis, what to expect, what do I see, the pros and the cons. All right, so if we look at the chart for RVSN on the daily chart, you can see, this had a massive move up, right? This is what caught a lot of the attention. We went from all the way from, low of 39 cents and we pumped up to $2.72, almost 600% gains. That's going to be on a lot of the radars. And, I always tell people the EMA 10 and the 50 are your big bounces, right? And then that's the only levels I usually look to play because it's been the most consistent, right? So we hit this upper band here. We come back down to this EMA 10 and we make this explosive move up, making 42%. But if you did not take that gain, then you went from a good average from 1.54 to all the way to $2.14 it moved, and now you're stuck at 87 cents. And it just comes down to greed, in my opinion. How much more percentage do you want to make? I think 10% is amazing. If you have $1,000, you made $100. Rinse and repeat. And then if you played it right here on the CMA 50, you made 20% because it's spiked up pre-market. And this was all alerted in the Discord here in Swing Trade Alerts. You can clearly see we made lots and lots of money here. I said, lastly, I'm in RVSN under $1. My next ad for me is 90 cents. So I put RVSN is at 90 cents. I'm in RVSN at 93 cents. On the average, I accumulated 2 times. According to the Discord here, I bought here on this EMA 20 on the weekly chart, and I'll show you guys why. And then we also had a daily trend line channel, looking for a support here. But this could go up a little and then come back down and test the lower of the trend line. But it went up over 20% gains on RVSN, and we made massive money. And I made another entry of over 10% before this when it was down here at pre-market. It hit this, and it spiked up right in here. I had this thing way down here, and it spiked up 22%, all alerted in the Discord. And if it goes to pre-market levels and you see it at the MA50, I will buy it. But it does not count as a touch until the market daily candle market hours open. So when I seen this daily candle here, it went way below the EMA 50. I just don't like that. I really don't. And so I need to look to get out at a bounce. And with my entry, we had way over 10% gains we made. Okay, and then what I used too was the weekly chart. I need to see this weekly chart. Here's the positive side of this. If this weekly chart holds, we can easily see a bounce. But the only problem with this weekly chart is that this EMA 50 is at the very top. So it's not like a big, massive uptrend. You got to understand that this EMA 50 should be at the bottom, like the daily chart here. You see how we're kind of breaking through here? That you're starting to see this EMA 20 at the very top. You're starting to see the EMA 5 come to the very bottom. And then you also see when we had this pump, we tested this EMA 5 and we got rejected. So the weekly chart does not, I used the weekly chart as an entry too, because this should act as strong support on this weekly EMA 20 along with this daily EMA 50. And it's okay if it does this. It goes right through it. I had that another ad right there at 89-90 cent area, and we had this nice little pump here. So everyone made money, but the problem is a lot of people do have averages that are way higher. I just want to let you guys know, it's okay to lose. If you're not liking the trade, you could be playing other trades that are making lots of money, right? We just played SLDP. This one, SDP. Where is it at in the Discord? I made this one, and we made massive money on this one. All this is alerted in the Discord. I played in a couple here. We took profit on SLDP. I got in at 149 right here in the Discord. And what happened is, right here, we hit the EMA 50. We consolidated a little, and we had this massive bounce, right? We went from 149 all the way up in here. We made our 10%. Where are we rejecting? Well, these EMAs can act as resistance. If it don't get above this, then it's going to go a downtrend, and that's really what happened to RVSN on this downtrend. Okay. So right here on this daily chart, we hit this EMA 5 and rejected. The weekly is your last thing, in my honest opinion. Instead of just holding this thing, down and just keep holding it and holding it, you need to have a clear stop. If it breaks below this EMA 20, If it goes down below 10% from this EMA 20, I would stop out around 78 cents. That's just me if I was still in this play. But it gave me my bounce. I don't want to keep playing this because my rules are if it hits the daily EMA 50 and bounces and then comes right back down, that can be a sign of bearish where it goes, wants to break through more levels where it goes like this, hurries up and tests it, and it could go like that kind of pattern. And I've seen that happen a lot, especially when this EMA 5 is acting as resistance. I know this is not going to be like very encouraging for all the people that want to hear, yes, this thing's going to go back up to $3. It's just like the chart tells the story, and it's just not as looking as good as I wanted it to. If you were in the Discord, you made money. You're happy about it. There's nothing that you're regretting about it. You made money here on the 10. You made money here pre-market. We made money here on the 50. We made 20, 30, at least 40% returns you made on just one ticker. That's not counting all the other stocks that we played. We played Zim. We played Zim and we made over 10% here. Zim, what happened to Zim? We played it right here on the weekly EMA 50. Are we surprised that this pumped here? Absolutely not. We made over 10% right on this ticker here. And I can show you constant tickers that have worked. KULR made massive returns here, and I'm still holding at 189. Look at this beautiful EMA 50 touch. And guess what happened? We pumped up 50%. It works. That's why I say we're not going to get. You don't know how big your return's going to be. Always take 10% and never be greedy because we're never for sure. RVSN, if I didn't take that 20%, I would be negative. And I'd be like, now I got to make back that lot or that, I just want to get out of my trade when I could have took that profit. And a lot of people would be like, well, you just got to look at your EMAs here. When you hit this 10, it blew right through this 5, but it closed right back under it. So that's resistance. To a T, we hit the 5 and reject. And then you only play this one time. As you can see, it did the same pattern on the EMA 50. Hit this, go up, and then come back down. So obviously they're diluting. It's a penny stock. They probably need money. And that's obviously what's happening here. But yeah, we're having this pattern here where, we're having strong, we're coming back down to this lower trend channel here. We hit this area here, we pump, hit this area, we pump. Do we come back down to this area? And I don't want to just keep riding this down, right? We know that this, we could go to this upper trend channel, but it doesn't have to happen at the time frame we think. And the more time it takes, like you can see on here, we have strong resistance here, in all these areas. But the problem is, the longer it goes down, you see how the trend line goes down too. So you're losing your profit range. But that's just my analysis. Don't be greedy. Take the gains. I don't want to be liable or responsible for people that you up 20%, up 10%, and then you go down 10%. I know it sucks. It's horrible. If you guys want to ride the gains, I do put the rest of my shares at break even. Like for KULR, it's working for me. I bought it at 189. I sold at 10%, and I'm holding some shares at break even. That way, if this does keep going up, I can keep riding it up. Right now, I'm up 28% on that small amount of shares. I sell 90% at 10% and I hold 10%. And I try to look for probably 50% or more, or see it like a crucial level. Maybe we get this break here, which is what it's kind of looking like, and we start this uptrend coming up. So we'll see. But RVSN, for me and my analysis, I'm just not in it. I do think if you hold this weekly candle, you're good. Just make sure you have that stop loss of 10% under this EMA 20. And I gave that number before. That stop loss is looking at, I would do like 78 cents. Give it a little wiggle room. If it goes to 78 cents, get rid of it. But if this does hold, and it's actually kind of holding, we see this long wick here on that EMA 20. So it is looking better. But it's just, I'm in other plays, so I'm gonna play some other plays and keep my win streaks. And because remember, if it comes back, I don't want to play it 2 times. So if you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, in the description, and in the YouTube comments, there is a link that says join the premium Discord for my alerts. If you followed exactly the system, you'd be up over 40% on RVSN. But if you click the link below, it will take you to this free chat landing page. All you have to do is hit day trade alerts if you want to subscribe for my swing trades and day trades for $12 a month. It will never go up. It'll be the same price, and you'll be grandfathered into past education, future education I see, and most importantly, you'll get my alerts straight to your phone on plays that I think follow the system, and have a high probability of winning. So that's the Discord here. If you hit day trade alerts, you'll get access to it. And if that's still too much, you can do just swing trade alerts. They're only $6 a month. I try to make it affordable for everyone, but if you hit the server shop here, you see the 2 memberships. Day and Swing Trading Plus is going to get you the most education, more alerts for $12 a month, more profits, and all that, and how to be a full-time trader if you are in this membership. If you're just like a part-time, you can try the swing trading. But hope you guys liked my analysis on RVSN. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll make some more videos, and I'll let you guys know in the Discord what's going on. All right, peace out. Happy trading.